This is not attraction. This is a soul-level jump scare. Because the moment you meet your true twin flame, something inside you doesn't slowly notice them. It reacts, fast, deep, almost like your heart has been waiting for a face it never saw before. You look at them and suddenly there is this strange silence inside your body, like every loud thought just stops for a second. You may not know their story, you may not know their past, you may not even understand why their presence feels so powerful, but your soul knows. And that is where instant recognition begins. It doesn't always feel dramatic on the outside. Sometimes there are no fireworks, no movie scene, no perfect words. But inside, something shifts. Their eyes feel familiar, their energy feels remembered. Their voice feels like a place you have been searching for without knowing the name of it. And the most shocking part is, you don't feel like you are meeting a stranger. You feel like you are remembering someone. That is why true twin flame recognition can feel confusing. Your mind says, I just met this person, but your soul whispers, no, we know them. And from that moment, life does not feel the same because some people enter your life to be loved, but a twin flame enters your life to wake you up. And once your soul recognizes them, then you can never fully forget them again. Phrase 1, silent conversations. He doesn't say a word, yet his gaze says everything. It feels like a secret conversation with no sound. Being together, just sitting in silence, feels more real than any chatter. In those moments, it's like you and your twin flame share one heartbeat. You might even feel their heartbeat match yours. They say your twin flame feels like home. Home doesn't always make noise. Sometimes home is the quiet comfort of a shared glance. One writer even describes it. Telepathy is an energy network where two hearts communicate when their eyes cannot meet. The words vanish, but the message remains. One person reported, silence between twin flames is golden. Nothing needs to be said because everything is being said through silence for us. Imagine that, everything said in a breath of air, no line needed. It feels as natural as breathing. Another commenter said being content in the silence because our souls are communicating. Two souls, one silent understanding. You can almost feel the unspoken words hanging in the air. Warmth, excitement, longing. The rest of the world fades to black. Only you remain in that quiet harmony. So when silence with someone feels louder than any argument, listen to it. Ordinary connections fill the air with chatter. Your twin flame fills it with truth. Sometimes the quietest conversation is the one that truly speaks to your soul. Because if you listen closely, their silence might just be the most honest thing they ever say. Phrase 2, embodied truth. You feel your walls melting under their gaze. This bond isn't a polite conversation, it's raw honesty. When a twin flame looks at you, they don't just see your smile, they see the real you, even the parts you hide. In fact, experts note a twin flame is a mirror of yourself. They reveal the truths you've locked away. Being around them, you stop pretending, you drop the act. It's not words that do it, but the way they see you, completely and unfiltered. A twin flame relationship forces authenticity. As one guide explains, these connections drag all your hidden wounds into the light. They make you face your darkest fears. Paradoxically, that's how they make you feel accepted. You can finally breathe because even your broken parts feel safe. One analysis even emphasizes the journey is about your own soul and self-love. In other words, with your twin flame, you can safely be embodied truth, every crack and scar included. They don't just love your story, they see the chapters you're afraid to write. And that acceptance is magnetic. It means when they whisper, you can be yourself with me, they truly mean it. This is the ultimate validation, a feeling of coming home to your own soul. When someone makes authenticity effortless, you're living their embodied truth together. Phrase 3, world-altering love. Some people enter your life like a notification, but one person enters like a system update for your entire soul. And when it is a true twin flame, their words may sound like this. Since you came into my life, nothing feels the same anymore. That is not just romance, that is a shift. A real twin flame does not simply make your heart beat faster. They disturb your old reality. They make your normal life feel too small. The places you used to go, the people you used to chase, the dreams you almost gave up on, suddenly everything starts asking for a new version of you. And that is why this love feels dangerous, not because it destroys you, but because it destroys the fake version of you that was surviving instead of living. Before them, you may have accepted less. You may have hidden your dreams. You may have called loneliness peace just because you were tired of being disappointed. Then they appear, and suddenly your soul remembers there is more. More love, more truth, more purpose, more fire. A true twin flame does not just say, "I love you." They say things that reveal transformation. They admit that your presence changed their direction, that after meeting you their old life no longer fits. And maybe that is why twin flame love is so unforgettable, because ordinary love becomes a chapter, but world-altering love becomes the plot twist. So if someone tells you your presence changed the way they see life, listen closely, because some people love you inside their world, but a true twin flame builds a whole new world because of you. Phrase 4, Dreamtime Destiny. This is where the connection stops feeling romantic and starts feeling paranormal, because sometimes a true twin flame does not enter your life through a message, or a meeting, or a random conversation. Sometimes that they arrive first in your dreams. The phrase is, "I saw you before I even knew you." And when a twin flame says this, it does not feel like a cute coincidence. It feels like a memory from a life your mind cannot explain. Maybe they dreamed of your face. Maybe they heard your voice. Maybe they felt your presence long before your name ever appeared in their world. And then one day, you show up, real, breathing, standing right in front of them. And something inside them freezes, because their soul recognizes what their eyes are only just meeting. That is Dreamtime Destiny. It is when the connection begins before the physical story starts, before the texts, before the eye contact, before the first real conversation. Your energy was already walking through their inner world. This is why twin flames often feel haunted by each other. Not in a scary way, in a soul-shaking way. They appear in dreams during silence, during distance, during moments when both people are trying to move on, and still, the dream pulls them back. Because some connections are not built only in this world. Some are remembered from somewhere deeper. So if someone tells you they saw you in a dream before they truly knew you, listen carefully. Because ordinary love begins with attraction, but twin flame love often begins before time even gives it permission. Phrase 5, no distance devotion. This is where the connection stops feeling romantic and starts feeling paranormal. And when a twin flame says this, it does not feel like a cute coincidence. It feels like a memory from a life your mind cannot explain. Phrase 6. Some people enter your life like a message from another universe, not planned, not expected, but the moment they arrive, something inside you wakes up. And this is where the twin flame connection becomes impossible to ignore. Because at first it may look like attraction, a strange pull, a deep comfort, a feeling you cannot explain. But then slowly, it starts changing you. Your old desires begin to fade. Your old identity begins to crack. The life you were forcing yourself to accept suddenly feels too small. And that person becomes more than just someone you love. They become a mirror, a trigger, a doorway, a spiritual earthquake wrapped in human form. This is the awakening, the moment connection stops feeling random and starts feeling destined. You begin seeing signs everywhere, their name, their birthday, repeating numbers, songs that feel like messages, dreams that feel too real, and the craziest part, even when you try to walk away, your soul still feels pulled toward them, not because you are weak, not because you are obsessed, but because some connections are not built by the mind, they are recognized by the soul. A true twin flame does not just enter your heart, they activate your path. They push you toward healing, toward truth, toward the version of you that was waiting beneath the fear. So when this connection feels bigger than logic, bigger than timing, bigger than ordinary love, pay attention. Because sometimes destiny does not knock softly. Sometimes it crashes into your life, wearing the face of the one person your soul never forgot. And this is the part most people never understand. A true twin flame does not just say beautiful words. They say things that shake something awake inside you. Their words feel different because their energy is different. When they speak, it does not only reach your ears. It reaches the hidden part of you that always knew there was someone out there carrying the same fire, the same wound, the same memory, the same strange feeling of being connected before the story even began. And maybe that is why these 5 phrases feel so powerful, because they are not just romantic lines, they are signs. Signs of recognition, signs of mirroring, signs of transformation, signs that even silence, distance, dreams, and time cannot fully break what the soul already knows. But remember this, like a twin flame connection is not only about finding someone who feels magical, it is about becoming the version of yourself that their presence awakens. Because the real twin flame journey is not just about love, it is about healing, it is about truth. It is about being pulled back to the person you were always meant to become. So if someone has ever looked at you like they already knew you, felt you even when you were gone, or changed your life without even trying, then maybe your soul was not confused. Maybe it was recognizing something your mind could not explain. And if this video touched something deep inside you, write "I felt this" in the comments. Subscribe for more soul-level signs, twin flame messages, and spiritual awakenings. Because some connections do not end when the video ends. They stay with you because your soul already knows.